So there are a few key people that really inspire me as a musician. Devon Whitehead, an amazing keyboardist, musician, all of that. He calls himself the maestro. This guy is just like the greatest example that I've had growing up. I mean, he's my older brother. He's always been there. He's taught me a lot as far as musicality, the business side of music, my relationship with God and how that all ties into, my musical career. Man, like, I really learned a lot. It's so much that I can talk about, but I can just talk about the theory aspect of it, because it was funny. It's funny that when I started high school, that's when I started reading music and learning the fundamentals, and then I brought what I learned to him, because by that time he actually didn't know anything. He was sweet at what he did, but it was all by ear, so he didn't know exactly what he was doing. And it's like, as time progressed, he actually just really got hungry for the knowledge of it. That's just the type of person he is. So he kind of just took what I told him in the beginning, rolled with that, kept going. Now, like, I come to him like, bro, I'm supposed to do this, how I play this, or what is this, and what is that? And he's like, right off the top of the head, he knows. He's like one of the smartest guys that I've ever talked to. Drew Keys, what can I say? Everybody know Drew, he the man. Drew is really one that inspired me on the vibing aspect of music. He's not afraid to change things up. He's not gonna be, stuck to this is how the song is supposed to be played. This is how you do it here. He's got like a real strong vibe that he always brings with him, no matter where he play. And one of the other things that I really appreciate about him is the fact that he always dropping wisdom as far as music goes. I call them music nuggets. Like, we could just be anywhere playing something and he'd be like, well, you can do this here whenever you hear somebody play this or play that, you can do this and do that. He's definitely helped me out on playing bass. And he play keys. Like, he really be, if he tried to, I think he'd take a lot of bass gigs. He the man for real. But yeah, he's definitely always shared knowledge. He's always taken me under his wings. He give me gigs. That's just real. Like, he hit me up all the time. Hey, what you doing this day? Hey, I got something for you. Let's do it. That's what I really love about him. Like, he definitely take care of his own people. I recently picked up the bass, right? And man, I have like the pleasure of being mentored by two of my favorite bass players. I honestly think they're the best, the greatest of all times, but maybe I'm being biased, but y'all know them. Number one, Bino, Bernard Brinkley. Sorry if you ain't want people to know your name. Bino is the truth. He's amazing. One of the things that I really love about him, the fact that he can do all these crazy things that he do, but he actually understands what he's doing. Like, you get a lot of people that just are naturally gifted, but they don't know what they're doing. Like, he understands why he would put something here or why he would change the bass line up here like this. Bino would just hit me up and be like, hey bro, what you doing? Let's share. That is what I need, because, yeah, I ain't gonna tell you why. That is what I need. So, it's very hard to try to share with him on bass, because, like I said, I just picked it up and I ain't got the hang of all that stuff he be doing yet. He, like, every time we go shed, I would like just sit down and record something, take it back home, try to learn it, because like just trying to share with him, you're not gonna pick it up. You're not, I'm sorry. He's just that good, But like, even on drums, like, we get on drums and shed for like an hour before he even touches bass. And he's definitely like, he keeps me on my toes. Like, I'm picking up chops from him and he play bass, but he be like, bro, you gotta show me this and that. And I'm like, do you see what you just did? But that's one thing that I do love about him. He's a very humble person. And he's not afraid to share. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always trading back and forth what I learned, what you learn. That's something that I really appreciate and love about him. All bass players know Snoop. Like, everybody look up to Snoop. But I've definitely had the honor of just like kicking it with him one-on-one. He's definitely somebody that, would share whatever he knows. He's not prideful or big-headed at all. He's definitely the type of person that you want to sit up under, you know, for as far as musicality, as far as the business side. That's why he's always on the road. He always traveling. He doing something. He take care of business. You know what I'm saying? He does have a family. Shout out to y'all. You know, he's taking care of business all the way around. Even, you know, his relationship with God. You know, the Bible says that you know a fruit by the, you know, a tree by the fruit that it bears. And you can just see that what he's doing is, you know, producing fruit. And I just want to give you a shout out, man. You the truth, bro. Love you, man. Many people know who Snoop is, but not many people are fortunate enough to play with him. It's different when he's playing something that you actually created. In the last recording that I did, some of the tracks or some of the songs that we did, I produced, and to, you know, come up with the ideas that I had and have him actually create on top of that was just phenomenal, like mind-blowing. I was like just sitting in rehearsals listening like, man, I would have never put that there. Or how did, like, he really, like, it's mind-boggling. My mind is like wrapped up in a bottle. Mind-boggling. Yeah, like it was a real honor, man. Like, I really appreciated that. Booster, my brother from another mother and father. He, man, what can I say about Booster? He's a wild child. I really appreciate the fact that Booster is always himself, no matter where he goes, and that like transfers over to his music, because like you're not gonna hear Booster trying to mimic somebody else. You're not gonna hear him like, man, you sound like this. No, he sounds just like Booster. And he's not afraid to try stuff. His creativity is like out of this world, and the things that he does is retarded. Like, why can you move that fast? Don't make no sense. He don't be on no drugs. He don't be on no rock stars or no, what you call them, Red Bulls or nothing. He just like naturally, he would just wake up in the morning and just, like what? Why can you do that? Like, what just made you want to practice that? But I really appreciate that, and his work ethic is really something else as well. Like, this guy used to practice 4 hours a day. What? Why? But he had a goal, and that's something I really picked up from him. And now, like, that's what we do. We work, man, all day. Like, I really appreciate Booster. Stan is, to me, he's a legend. I call him my drum dad. He taught me a lot, man. I definitely took from him power, precision, and being able to take the song, transition the song in between parts. Like, he is like the master at all three of those. Everybody knows Stan for his pocket. Like, when I say power, like, it's just, that's Stan. But he's like, he's the truth, man. Like, I've learned so much just from watching, from talking to him, kicking it with him. And he's humble. Like, that's one of the greatest things I think any musician should have, humility. And he's definitely got that. He's definitely taken me under his wing. He tried to sick me on people. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. That was funny. He was like, get him. But, you know, I really appreciate him. And that's one person that, you know, I will always be able to learn from, because he's been places. He's got wisdom. So I always listen to him. I love him. You my dude, bro. Love you. T. Man, what can you say? Like, I wish that I could play guitar. Like, I will. Like, I'm on my way. I actually, you know, can do a little something here and there. But anytime I hear T play, I'm just like, what? Like, from the chords to the riffs, the licks, he is, yep, all of that stuff you just thought that I was gonna say, he's that, because I said it. I sent it like subliminally to you. That's T, yep. This guy, like, man, playing with him is really, like, sometimes, like, I would just have to stop and just look at him like, hold on, nothing. Like, why did you just do that? Or how could you do that? His placement, his timing, his creativity is one to be reckoned with. He is like a wrecking ball. You're gonna hear me roar. No, like I really like trying to learn a lot from T. I'm gonna put it like that because it's not easy. Like guitar is a crazy instrument. It's not just something anybody could play, and he like plays it well. And like our collabs, even in the studio, like he the truth. I really appreciate T. I learned a lot from him too, as far as musicality goes. He's definitely not afraid to try stuff. He know how to fit in his role. He know how to get out of his role. Like T can put on a show by himself. Give him his pedal. He'll play drums on it. Doom. He just tap it, give it a bass sound. He'll pick it, give it a snare sound. He'll chord it, and then he just solo over. Like he just did everything himself within a matter of minutes. And I would just sit there and watch him in amazement, like, dude, that is dope. One day, I'm gonna be there. One day, yeah.